When you're ranked in the top 5, your very existence is a cauldron of pressure. And that is ratcheted up when you go on the road. And this highly ranked squad has found itself coming into a snake pit in this one. Welcome to the home of the Purdue Boilermakers, Ross Age Stadium in West Lafayette, Indiana. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, a group with a lot to prove here today. Taking on a team from the SEC, the Purdue Boilermakers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. The long summer is finally over, and we're about to start the season. If you can do that, I don't know why you don't do it every time. Reduce the risk. Banged it out of the back of the end zone. They'll put it in play at the 25. The Boilermakers offense going to get the chance to start this game off. And guys, defenses have been trying to figure out for years how to keep this guy from getting open, and they just can't seem to solve the riddle.
No, this guy has experience. He's been in the big moments, and it's so nice to have a guy that's been in your system, in your scheme. He knows the in and outs. You can move him all over the field. You can't place a premium high enough on a guy that knows the system inside and out.
You're right, and tell you, it was a great day for this offense when he decided to come back for his senior year, too. There were a lot of people that thought he might declare for the NFL. They weren't sure if they were going to lose him to the portal or not. He decided to come back.
And here's a fumble way behind the line. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover.
And the defense able to get pressure to the quarterback, and they've got everybody trying to swipe at the football, and the impact on the hit sometimes jars the ball loose. Great job with the pass rush, and a better job forcing a turnover.
Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Looking to throw, it's Betts. Quarterback adapting. He's got it on the move. And he's into the end zone for a touchdown. They're on the board first here in the season opener. The offense did exactly what it needed.
Dan, when you get opportunities like that, they are golden chances to put touchdowns on the board. The offense took care of business.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. That's taking advantage of a golden opportunity set up with great field position, and they struck quickly for the touchdown. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. No chance to return that one. A booming kickoff out of the back of the end zone. It's a touchback. The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. That last fumble proved to be costly as they cashed it in for a touchdown.
Yeah, and so this defense now is juiced. They're excited and ready to go. So this offense, David, they've got to get something going.
Yeah, those turnovers can be contagious, man. They get you excited, and then when your offense takes it down the field and does something with it, this offense better be ready to play against a motivated defense.
Second down, they'll go to the air. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. Third and long. Ball's at the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Lofts one deep down the right side. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down.
They just have not been able to get this guy going. They've thrown it to him over and over again here in the first quarter, and QB and him just not able to link up. The defense knew that was where this guy was going to be looking, but these two, they've got to find a way to get on the same page.
They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. Here comes the offense back onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Looking for a gap. It's Palmer. Turning it on. He's at the 20. Touchdown.
Man, I am a great play caller when I can hand it to guys like that, and he can go that far to the house, create big plays, showed you a little bit of vision, showed you a little bit of burners when he kicked it in gear and got the long touchdown run.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. What a way to send a message. Huge play in the running game. One snap, and you've got a touchdown on the board. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. This will not be returnable as it sails out of the back of the end zone. The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is.
Hold on.
That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. Rides the back on the option, the give. And he's able to shed one tackle, but still just a very short gain.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Going to swing it on second down. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
Breaks the ball loose. Man, their second forced fumble. This guy's put it on the deck twice. Ball security is job security. You've got to take better care of the football.
A huge opportunity, guys, for this offense to take over after the fumble recovery and start first and goal. Back to pass, it's Betts. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
Man, you got to give credit to this defense. In the sudden change situation, they've barely had a chance to even blink. Just a second ago, they were on the sidelines. All of a sudden, there's a turnover. They got to take the field. They're on their own goal line, and a phenomenal job getting lined up, communicating, and making sure that that pass play fell incomplete.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Wants to fire on second down. Trying to find the end zone. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there.
Nice job by the defense forcing the 3rd and goal. You can't allow any run after catch in these situations. Play aggressive, play tight, and play physical.
Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. Absolute shame. Missed it. Missed the field goal, but still a 2-touchdown lead at 14.
Well, everybody in the stadium thought that was an automatic 3. Not so fast. Bad miss by the kicker.
The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. Wants to throw on 1st down. Finds his man. It's Joyner. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Back to pass. Snagged in the middle. It's Walker. He'll get a fresh set of downs, stopped at the 31-yard line. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Give to the running back. Runs through a tackle. How about that play behind the line as they lose 5?
Well, he did everything he could to try to avoid all those defenders, but at the end, it's still a negative play. Tackle for loss.
One defender, then the next one. The blitzing guy got a shot at him. Everybody had a shot. It took a while to get him down.
Yeah, great effort by that defense, not quitting on the play.
The give to the back. Stopped at the 42, but he got 15 yards on the play.
Really nice resiliency by the running back. Sometimes you just got to be able to turn the page, right? You have a tackle for loss the previous play, they give it right back to you, and you make the defense pay. Good vision, good athleticism picking up that first. Why not give it to him again?
Takes the easy throw in the flat. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. And the Boilermakers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Looking to fire. The sure hands, it's Watson. Oh, he's got some space. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be 1st down. The Boilermakers come to the line with a new set of downs. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Off the play fake. Oh, they're after him. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play.
Well, the offense is able to avoid disaster right there. Problem is they fumbled it, but thankfully they were able to jump back on and not have a turnover.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And he's all bottled up, and now it's Ross. The ball's loose. A fortuitous turn of events to keep possession of that one. The Boilermakers will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and look for room. They're backed up, 1st and 10 from inside their own 5. Let's see if they can create some space. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Finds his man in the middle. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. This is the type of play that can give the offense momentum. 3rd and short from inside the 20. That's reeled in. It's Palmer. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. And now we turn to the theater of the absurd portion of the game. Why is the field goal unit out there? There aren't many guarantees in life, but try a field goal from 1,000,000 yards away. You're not going to make it, and he didn't. Missed the field goal, missed the chance to make it a 3-possession game, but still a 14-point lead, guys. The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Purdue! Offense did exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that one.
When you're set up with that field position, you're thinking touchdowns. You're not thinking field goals. It's exactly what the offense does. Takes advantage of great field position.
Lining up for the PAT. And after the extra point, they've cut the lead in half, down 14-7. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, let's get you up to speed on what's going down in this fun college football game today. James Madison is ahead in this one. This team plays a fun brand of football there in Harrisonburg, but they're a long way from closing this out. They're up by 7 over the Groupers. This one has actually kind of exceeded expectations. Always a memorable chapter in the book of college football.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final.
And I think on that last play, that's an example of the quarterback trying to predetermine who he wants to throw to, and instead of letting the defense dictate who gets the ball. Man coverage, that guy was not open that time out on the perimeter of the...
There he goes. At the 30. He's at the... all the way into the end zone for a touchdown. There's a reason they call this dude a big playmaker. Moments just like that one.
Big-time playmaker. Can make plays all over the field from all different spots. That's why you got to find ways to give him touches as much as possible, because he'll make it happen.
PAT unit on the field. Oh, do you just hate to see it? Blew the extra point. That drive took no time at all. A couple of plays and finished it with a long run for the touchdown. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
Looks like a penalty on the kickoff as the ball goes out of bounds. They go to the ground. And the defense snows him under after a very short game. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Motion from the wide receiver. Second down, they'll go to the air. Grab behind the line. It's Joyner. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. A chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a 3rd and long. This one from the 44. From the gun, wants to pass. And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get Well, when your quarterback has already been sacked 4 times, shouldn't be some big surprise if the O-line gets called for holding. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable 3rd and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters and I know the pass is coming so I can have more success.
The Boilermakers will call on their punt team. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Hauls it in at the 25. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Looking for a man. It's Betts. Pocket breaking down. Final play of the quarter, and the ball falls incomplete. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. First play of the period will be a 2nd down. Wants to go up top. He rifles one deep to the left. He's got it along the sideline. Off and running. Inside into the end zone unimpeded. Except for that piece of laundry on the field. This might be coming back. The penalty wipes out the big play and the touchdown. It is just a punch in the gut for any offense. Line getting set on 2nd down. They'll send the tight end in motion. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Back to pass. It's complete to the right. There he goes. Out across the 30 and out of bounds at the 33. And that's what you're looking for when you're backed up in your own territory. Now on 3rd down for this offense. Looking downfield, it's Betts. Moves away as he feels pressure. Makes the grab and gets the foot in bounds, and it'll be a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Use the play fake, now to throw. Bring in the heat. Not a lot of productivity on that last play. They'll try it again on 2nd and long from the 23. Wide open downfield. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Complete on the comeback. They just gashed the defense on that one, and they've got it down to the 23.
How about this offense? They're rolling. They got a couple 1st downs together. Defense. Next, what's your response? What do you got? You got to make some adjustments here.
A 1st down for the offense. Trying play action. Finds his man. It's Palmer. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
How many 1st downs is that, guys? On this drive alone, this defense has got to find a way to get off the field. They're playing way too many snaps.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the grab. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
It's a really nice job by the defense staying disciplined there, and the quarterback's trying to get it out on the right side. As soon as he makes the catch, though, down he goes. Really good job with the tackle.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Shakes off the defender. They get him down, but he was driving his way and gets it down to the 7-yard line.
A lot of times it's hard to see those linebackers coming down late and blitzing through a gap. The offense did a really nice job getting a hat on a hat, blocking up front so the running back could get some positive yards.
Did everything he could to discard the tacklers, but he was just able to get back to where he started.
You got to have that defense you know you can go to in running situations. Your base defense where you say, okay, this is where I'm going to start, and I'm going to stop the run, stuff it up front. My guys play big up front. Then if I need to add some blitzes to it later on down the road, I can. But great job in the base defense making a play.
And that's just the chip shot. That's just a field goal they got to make, guys.
The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. A rather unproductive series last time, 3 and out, and they'll try to do better this time around. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Sends it back in motion. From the gun, the give, looking for room. Ball is loose. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. Gets a turnover.
Offensive players, when they got the ball in their hand, they're trying to make plays, right? Trying to make you miss. There's nothing better than closing that gap and sticking that head right in that guy's chest and causing a fumble.
This offense has it with really good field position. Looking to throw, it's Betts. They're working that left side. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
As a quarterback, I'm trying to find my matchup, get the ball to my guy so he can do something with it after the catch. When you put it on his body, he can catch it and then break a tackle and make a play happen like he did just there.
Wants to go up top on first down. Back open in the middle. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score.
He's knocked down at the 7-yard line.
Sometimes it's not about a fancy play design. It's about just getting him the ball and letting him play.
Especially nowadays with running backs being so good out of the backfield. You know they're going to catch it, and there's so many ways to use them. But exactly, get it to him, let him break tackles, let him make plays. Easy decision.
Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. From the shotgun, they'll run it. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling.
Basic run plays. I don't need a bunch of complicated stuff sometimes. I just need to get the first down and get the sticks moving.
This offense has put on a display in the first half, and they have a chance to tack another one on before the break. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. This offense has been a juggernaut, and they have a chance to pad their total just before halftime. They'll go to the air. There's the pressure. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Looking downfield, it's Betts. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete.
Second and goal, no dice for this offense. If I'm on offense right now, I'm thinking about who are my mismatches? Who are my big bodies out wide that I can throw them the football and they can make a play over time.
Throws toward the end zone. Another incompletion on third down. And the field goal unit is going to give it another try. The old college try. Just keep kicking. Surely one will go in. It is true as he puts 3 on the board. And that will extend their lead even further.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive. No shot to return that one as he boomed it out of the back of the end zone. The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. Running out of time here in the first half, and they do have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And so you got to locate your best players and get them the football on this drive. You're down in the game. There's obviously a lot of football left, David, but on this drive, in this 2-minute situation, best players got to touch the ball.
And this could get into pressing mode, right? Like you go into the half down a couple of scores, it starts to, the pressure really mounts. Good opportunity to take some of that pressure off, get some momentum, energize this squad going into halftime.
Holding. Offense.
Well, when your quarterback has already been sacked 4 times, shouldn't be some big surprise if the O-line gets called for holding. They'll line up for a second down play. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Gets it to the back. He goes out of bounds across the 15 at the 16. That's a solid pickup on that one.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
And that's a really good job by this defense being dialed in. You got a big lead. You know exactly what's coming. This offense is going to have to make some explosive plays down the field. They were ready, they were disciplined, and made a good play on the football.
They kick it away on 4th down. Got it near midfield. Wide open, and it's a foot race. Well, they finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. And now this offense will take the field again. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
And I think they'll take that. I got the lead, Palmer. I got the football. I got to take care of the football, put a nice drive together, and just get some kind of points on this drive.
No doubt. Lots to be happy about right now if you're this team. I think for this one, though, on this drive, it's about finding the one-on-one matchups that are in your favor, and then
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They've given up some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success on that play, really down.
Got some room, entered to the goal line. Takes it into the end zone for a touchdown.
And this is blowout city. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen explosive plays. They score again here right before halftime. I don't know, guys. I mean, can we do running clock in the second half?
On to attempt the try.
Kicker is on for the extra point.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. They didn't have a whole lot of real estate in front of them when they took over possession, but they wasted no time. Couple of plays into the end zone. You get that touchdown right before the half, build the momentum, and the last thing you need to do is mess it up by allowing a big kickoff return. No chance for a return as that ball flies out of the back of the end zone. This late in the half, here's the question: how aggressive will the play calling be? They'll go to the ground. Shut down in the backfield again, and that might do it here in the half. And what a way for this defense to wind up the quarter.
Second down.
That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Fellas, yeoman's work so far in West Lafayette today, and welcome into the halftime update. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Ross-Ade Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. And the Boilermakers will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And we'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. Not sure they had to make many adjustments at halftime as they try to build on this lead here in the third. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Takes a shot as he lets it go. It'll fall incomplete. A little creativity on first down, but it doesn't work. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll send the back in motion. To the air on second down. Oh, he's going to pass it. Complete to the left. Off and running. He's at the 10. Lean for the wire. Touchdown.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge. And also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
They want to see if they can score the deuce. They'll run it. He's not going to make it. Stopped short of the goal line, and they are unable to extend this lead any further. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. No shot at a return. It's out of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. on the run, it's Joyner. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Looking to fire. Finding an escape route. Breaks into the open. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. New set of downs after the completion. Might as well give it to him again. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Man, the momentum is squarely on their side right now. It's starting to feel like they're running away with this one. They scored a touchdown their last time out. Now on this drive here in the 3rd quarter, the defense makes a massive play against the run, creating a negative play. They've got the opponent going backwards.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Gets the back moving. Back to pass on 2nd down. Caught behind the line. It's Walker. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. 4 punts already, and they've got to convert here to avoid a 5th. Here comes the heat. And here's a fumble way behind the line. It's as if that ball had a magnet going back to the offense. How in the world did they keep it?
Man, those are backbreakers. Defensively, you get so excited. You force the fumble, I'm going to get a turnover, and the offense falls on the football.
The Boilermakers decide to punt it away. That leg is staying loose. Already the 5th kick of the night. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter.
There's fast, and then there's fast. This guy's fast. Great job. You can tell, outrunning the defense, making the big play. Now the offense, it's your turn to do something.
Now this offense is back on the field. They've been dominant, and now they'll try to execute to their own standard. Great place to start for this offense. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. Power football with the run. Breaks the tackle. Jumped on top of the pile.
How about the play by the speed back? You think about speed, you think about breaking ankles. He broke the tackle because he's so fast, moving so fast, hard to get the guy on the ground.
It's incomplete. Tried a little razzle-dazzle there, but it'll be 3rd down. That last incomplete pass has him staring at a 3rd and 3. Wants to throw on 3rd down. Snagged out of the air. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 8. The offense threatening. Close to the end zone now with a new set. Wide out trying to get it in. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Now it's 2nd and goal. Leaves it with the back. Picks his way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And added on again. This offense has done whatever they want, however they want, and this lead has ballooned. When you start a season off, you want to build momentum. You want to defeat an opponent and beat them badly. That's exactly what they've done. This team looks ready to compete. For a national championship.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And they add the extra point to finish the drive. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Dynamite matchup today, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. James Madison is making it look easy today. A special performance that would make the 4th president of the United States proud. They're up 14 over the Groupers. We promise to keep you posted on what goes down in this exciting college football matchup.
How about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? Second down, he'll throw it. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover. This offensive line trying anything to protect the quarterback at this point. Nothing's working, and they'll back up after the holding penalty. They'll go to work in the air on second down. A strike downfield. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Motion from the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
And a really nice job by the defense winning second down. I think the quarterback thought he could dump this off, maybe get some positive yards, set up a good third down. The defense did a great job.
And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Oh, the offense fortunate to fall on that one, and they'll live to fight another play. The Boilermakers will punt this one away. They'll be forced to kick for the 6th time tonight. So, guys, we'll get another look at this offense. Off play action on first down. Quickly complete. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. To the air, it's Betts. Pressure coming. Just missed on the connection, incomplete.
And you must do that against a guy of this caliber. This kind of QB will absolutely pick you apart. You got to get hurries. You got to get pressures. And when you can get hits.
Oh, he found a space on the right. Races down to the 2 and stopped just short of the goal line as he goes out of bounds. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. They're going to run it. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Can the D deny them on second and goal? Wants to go up top. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there.
It's hard in this area throwing over this big defensive line. They've got long arms. You saw it right there, knocking that ball down on second down.
On third and goal, they'll throw it right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be fourth down. It is good. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again. Not going to give him a chance to make a play as they boot that thing through the end zone. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Hand off from the shotgun. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Looking for a crease, it's Palmer. He's inside the 15. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave him a little bit of everything on that one. New setter downs right on the doorstep for this offense. A first down run in the red zone. Oh, there's a loose football on the bad pitch. Now look what I found. I'd say that's a stroke of good fortune. The offense keeps it. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. And the timing just a hair off.
Nice execution by this defense on second and goal. And they try to throw the football. They stay tight on them. If I'm this offense, maybe I run some crossers, a little pick route, try to get my guy open.
It's incomplete, and I tell you, this sophomore quarterback's lucky to get that one back.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started.
And they fake it. He wants to throw. And he did not make it. The defense standing tall against the run. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Turning it on. Makes the stop at the 33, but it's a 15-yard gain. And this setter downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Boilermakers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. The play-action fake. Fires to the tight end. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. So an example of a tight end doing a little unheralded work to set up a much better third down situation.
And I like the QB here, Reese. I like the decision where I understand, let's get this football out, let's get some positive yards, and then get to third down, and we can still have a better situation now because we got rid of the football and took the yards that were there.
Third down play from the gun. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down.
And you thought maybe in this second half this offense could just find a rhythm, find something to take advantage of this defense, but the defense has really had their number, not putting up a lot of points, and again, an empty possession right there.
And the Boilermakers send out the punt unit. He'll try to really get into this one. Excellent coverage and tackle that time, and that's how the third quarter comes to a close. As we enter the fourth quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. Using his legs, it's Palmer. Finding open areas. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there.
This guy's been special today. Coming into this one, they thought they had an opportunity really to get him going, running the football, and he has delivered. You've seen the speed, the vision, his ability to break tackles, well over 100 rushing yards in this game, and that's why they have a nice lead here late.
Big play to start this drive. Now they'll snap it from the 39. To the air, it's Betts. Throwing right. Got his man downfield. He finally goes out of bounds, but you better check that laundry on the field.
Offside, defense.
And the offense didn't need to accept the penalty thanks to that big play. As a defense, you hate to let them move the chains on a penalty, but that's what they did. It's 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Gets it out quickly. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22.
When you play zone coverage and you got a wide receiver that's a beast, it becomes very, very difficult. Got to make sure I play physical and maybe even shade the side of the wide receiver having a lot of success.
The offense down to the 22 on 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Working that left side now. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Takes the handoff. It's Palmer.
Well, it's not a home run, but it's just enough by the running back to move the chains.
Out of bounds at the 10-yard line. And that's good enough for a 1st down.
1st down, 10 yards to go. It's caught. It's a touchdown.
And I just love what I'm seeing from this team. Like going on the road, game one, where you're still figuring out who you are and what you do well. Another scoring drive by this offense. Looks like they're going to get the dub in a hostile environment to start the season.
Ready to try the point after. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
A bit of an under-the-radar game this week, guys, but take a look at this. James Madison is making it look easy today. A special performance that would make the 4th president of the United States proud. They're up 14 over the Groupers. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this college football matchup.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to be challenged up front. That was a big MO for this offense coming into it. But the defense, they've risen to the occasion. Their front seven has dominated this entire game. You just get the feeling this defense is going to make it hard on them, right? They've got the lead. It's late, and they're going to try to tackle everybody inbounds. Offense is going to have to really work for this and be smart. You got to attack the sidelines. You got to throw 1st downs. You got to keep this thing moving vertically down the field.
Looking to throw at Singleton. Under fire. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover.
And that is exactly how you draw it up. You get to the quarterback, but you get the football out. You hit him, you try to rake it out. Great job by the defense, getting the sack, getting the fumble.
This offense has it with really good field position. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. Oh, he's Headed to the end zone. And he's into the end zone for a touchdown.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he made the extra point without problem. That's exactly what you want to do when you have that type of field position. Strike quickly, and they did. One play, and they put it on the board. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. Not going to get a return here. They'll bring it out to the 25 as the kickoff sails through the back of the end zone. The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. As it turns out, the fumble on that last drive set up the touchdown, David.
And there's no bigger stat in football than turnovers. You turn the football over, they turn it into points. Jesse, that is not a recipe for success.
Good news, though, they get another chance, right? They can make amends with this drive right here. That's all that's important. You've got to execute, and you've got to lock in.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Wants to throw. It's Singleton. Get it out to the supersonic guy.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
The Boilermakers line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to bully their way for the first. He didn't even have a chance to get back to the line. What a job by this defensive front.
I know a lot of people were thinking there was a chance this defense could contain one of the best running backs in all of college football. I don't know if anybody thought they would dominate him and completely shut him down the way they have. Negative rushing yards in the game for this guy. You cannot say enough just about how physical this defense has been, playing with a chip on their shoulder all game long to shut him down.
He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Offense making its way onto the field to start the drive. Off the play fake on first down. He's got him. At the 35, he's loose. There he goes. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
Lining up to add another. And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
So the kick goes out of bounds, and the ball will be placed at the 40 to start this drive. Leaves it with the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
This defense is played with a chip on its shoulder. Like they knew this guy was a great running back, and they took pride shutting him down today. So many guys near the line of scrimmage, so aggressive. Priority number one was stopping that great running back. And not only have they done that, he has negative yards rushing on the day.
If you're going to stop the run game, you better be physical up front on the defensive line. They've got some maulers. They've got some dudes with bad intentions. Nice play there.
Looking for space. It's Joyner. He did not make it a stone wall on third down. The Boilermakers will bring the punt team onto the field. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. They'll go back to work on offense. Wide receiver going in motion. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Scrambling away. Running to Green. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. Now on first down from the 43-yard line. Motion from the wideout. Just going to keep it after the snap. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays.
And how about the QB? We haven't seen it all game long, man. Nice job coming up big in a big moment in the fourth quarter. He says, nobody there, takes off, does it with his feet, and gets the first down.
Receiver on the move, gets the touch pass. Runs through the tackle. Almost had a lot more room there, but he'll go out of bounds at the 36. Got a little work done on first down, now back to the line. Scanning the field, it's Betts. Steps away. Finds his man. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. A third down play coming from the 32 as they try to keep the drive going. Looking to throw for it. He'll throw it. He's got him along the sidelines. Beautiful footwork for the first down.
Well, this guy's been a go-to guy for this offense all game long. We've seen that, and here on a critical third down late in the game with the lead, guess who shows up with another big one? That guy.
They've got it inside the 30 at the 28. First down. They want that clock to run. He'll be forced out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
And the defense is still fighting. They haven't had the day that they dreamed of. You know, talking to the coaches coming to the game, like they thought they had a good plan. They'd be ready to attack and limit some of the damage this offense has done. They haven't done it today, though. They got to go back to the drawing board, figure some things out, because this wasn't a great day.
So here comes the field goal unit again, and we know how that's gone today. And this one splits the uprights. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, fourth quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work. Just unloaded on that kickoff. Don't have to worry about a return on a kick like that. They'll bring it out to the 25. The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. Not a lot to feel great about in this one, Jesse, but I'm sure they'll try to seek out some positives.
Well, this might be an opportunity, too, Reese, to go back when they watch this game and just find the plays and the schemes that were working. They weren't a lot, obviously, David, but maybe an opportunity for the coaching staff to condense the playbook a little.
I was going to say, there's not a lot of good to go back to. That'd be a quick film session because there was more negatives than positives. But when you look at this week you've got a week to figure it out, figure out what your offense is going to be moving forward.
Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. Back to throw, it's Singleton. And the 3rd down pass is incomplete. The Boilermakers will line up to punt it away.
In punt formation to kick it away.
Looks it all the way in and now turns his attention upfield. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stops. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. Final minute, this game's on ice. They can take a knee and run out the clock.
This offense has to feel great with how all game long. I think it's sending a statement, too, to future defenses down the road on the schedule. They're going to be tough to contend with.
Yeah, I mean, they got firepower, putting up so many points. This thing is easily over. Now they can just chillax, go back to the locker room, know they're going to get the victory.
Great place to start for this offense. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Picks up the ball and tries to make something of it. And the Boilermakers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Here's the heat. Oh, and they corral the ball so they avoid the turnover, but man, did they lose a chunk of yardage.
Great job by the defense, forcing the fumble, but a bad, unfortunate bounce, and the offense pounces back on it.
All right, let's get it. Right.
They get a big win here and start the season on a positive note.
And you got to love that as the players. You come out, you have so much anticipation coming into the season, finally getting ready to play in front of a live audience. You're able to come out and execute and get this win under your belt. David, couldn't be a better way to start the year.
And for the losing team, obviously, it's a little bit different. You have something to look at now to analyze where do I need to get a little bit better, but plenty of time still left in the season to improve and turn it around.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.